bedroom in the background, and we have the air conditioning unit on, so it's kind of loud, and I'm sorry about that. Hopefully you guys can still hear me, but yeah, this is just a black undershirt that I wear a lot of the time. It just kind of sucks me in. Not so much right now because I like right after I wash it, it will, but yeah, I haven't washed it since last weekend. And I usually do wear it a couple of times, undershirts, like throughout the week before I wash it. So it doesn't really matter to me if you think it's gross. But yeah, anyway, I'm wearing an undershirt. I do need to because the majority of my shirts are not long enough to cover me because of my belly and loose skin. So got some fat and some loose skin in there. But I am getting more of a butt. I know it doesn't really look like it because I don't have a whole lot going on. But there is a difference there, so that's nice. But yeah, these are size 4 skinny jeans that I'm wearing right now, and I do have a belt on because I tend to fall off my butt because, yeah, I don't have a lot going on there. So anyway, I figured I'd start out my video like this. I still haven't decided what shirt I'm gonna wear, so anyway. Hey guys, it's Cupcake, and I'm coming to you with an update. My hair is a mess right now, and I'm breaking out because it's really hot, and I've been really sweaty from walking and working out and stuff. Mostly from walking because I'm walking at work, and then, you know, I don't shower afterwards because I'm working. Generally when I'm working out, I do shower afterwards, so yeah. And I'm only wearing mascara right now, but yeah. Anyway, I filmed a pretty lengthy video yesterday, but I hadn't gotten a battery for my scale yet at that point, and so I was just kind of complaining about how much weight that I felt like I had gained. We finally got a battery yesterday for our scale, and yeah, it turns out that I haven't really gained that much weight. So I don't know, I just don't feel like posting that video because I just feel like it was just a lot of complaining over nothing. So anyway, I am about 18 months post-op vertical sleeve gastrectomy surgery. I had surgery January 26th of 2017. I live in Salt Lake City, Utah, and I hate it. I am 5'4.5". I'm 33 years old. My highest weight ever was around 300 pounds. My weight day of surgery was 234. That was after a 3-month supervised diet and also losing a little weight on my own. And today this morning, when I first got up, I was 157.8 pounds. So that is a little bit of a gain. Since I last weighed, my lowest weight that I've maintained was 153 point something, and so I'm up about 4 pounds from there, 4.5 pounds from there. So yeah, complaining that I put on a lot of weight it's just kind of stupid, honestly, especially because I have been working out a little bit more. So I know I'm building muscle. I am also eating more, so I know I'm not just building a lot of muscle, but I don't feel like I necessarily put on a lot of fat either. I can definitely tell that I'm getting thicker in certain places, like in my butt, and my husband can tell that as well, and that's actually a positive thing for me. Been doing just the Pop Sugar fitness workout videos on YouTube. I try and do those 3 times a week, although I didn't exercise yesterday. And then the other 4 days I'm working, and I try to go for 2 walks, 2 15-minute walks. It's about a half a mile each way, so maybe a mile. So I've been doing that while I'm working, and then the other 3 days doing an actual cardio workout for anywhere from 15 minutes to like 45 minutes. Generally it's somewhere in between there, like closer to, you know, 25, 30 minutes, sometimes more than that. It just kind of depends on how much energy I have, like what I have planned, what I'm in the mood for, you know, just doing different workouts like that. So I'm seeing a change in my body, and some of it I'm uncomfortable with, and some of it, I like. I'm definitely not used to like getting thicker since I started losing weight. You know, I just was losing for a good period of time and then maintaining for a while, and now I'm eating more. I'm not eating in a deficit anymore. I'm eating around 2,000 calories, and so, you know, you can't really build muscle. You can tone, but you can't really build muscle if you're eating in a deficit. So that's not the whole reason why I'm not eating in a deficit. I'm definitely struggling right now, just with emotional eating. Things have been really stressful, especially financially for us. And yeah, I'm working 4 10s now, and so I'm eating more to like get through my day. I don't necessarily need to all the time or eat as many calories as I am. I have trained my body to eat every couple of hours. Sometimes it's less than that, sometimes it's more than that, but I eat pretty small amounts frequently throughout the day. And so if I go long periods, no, or sin. Sorry, my cat is being an asshole. No. Anyway, yeah, that's a treadmill in the back that's broken. Anyway, but yeah, I'm not even really sure what I'm saying. Anyway, I know that I'm building some muscle. My clothes are still fitting. Yeah, so I'm noticing changes in my body, and I was saying, like, I know that I don't need to eat as much as I'm eating, like as many calories as I'm eating, but I'm also not really doing anything to actively change that right now. So, yeah, so we'll just see how things go. I'm going to continue to weigh myself. Basically, my routine right now is when I get up in the morning, after I get ready and everything, I will drink half of a protein shake, and lately I've been drinking the Premier proteins. I really like the cookies and cream ones, so that's what I've been drinking recently. So I'll drink half of one of those mixed with water. So like I'll take a like a, I don't know, 16-ounce water bottle, and pour out like maybe a third of it, you know, maybe give it to the cat, just depends. And then I'll pour half of the shake in and shake it up, and that's how I'll start my day. And then when I get to work, I will usually eat a yogurt, and lately I've been either doing like the Chobani ones, that the flips where you flip the stuff in, or the 100-calorie whips, or sometimes the 80-calorie Light and Fits. So I'll usually do a yogurt and also a protein bar. Lately I've been doing the Power Crunch bars. The French vanilla is my favorite, so I'll do one of those. I do have to kind of spread those out like over an hour's time because I can't fit all of that in one sitting. So I'll do that, and then, you know, around 9 o'clock I'll have a snack. I'll eat something like this. I've really been enjoying these Kraft Trio Snackfuls. This one has 240 calories. They range from 240 to 280. This one has dried apples that have like cinnamon and sugar on them, Monterey Jack cheese, and granola clusters. I've been eating the other ones more often though. They have like cranberries and cheese and dark chocolate, or they have one that has banana chips with dark chocolate and cheese, and they're very filling. So I'll eat one of these for a snack, and then maybe around 11, it just kind of depends on where I'm at. I'll have my lunch, which lately has just been P3, just the regular size P3 ones. I've been getting like a container of 5 of them at Walmart for like $7, so it's pretty inexpensive, and they've got turkey, almonds, and cheese in those, so that will be my lunch. And then around like 1 o'clock I will have something, and that kind of varies. You know, sometimes it's another protein bar, you know, like maybe another Power Crunch bar, or maybe like a Robert Irvine Fit Crunch snack bar. I've had those, or another yogurt, or some fruit, like a fruit cup, or peanuts, like a little package of honey roasted peanuts. They're like 160 calories. I have some of those, so that's probably what my other snack will be. And then, you know, I don't know, like a little cup of green beans, you know, just something like that. And then like we have cake once a month at work, so I'll have that sometimes. Maybe I will have leftovers once in a while at work. And the whole time I'm also drinking fluids. I usually drink, when I'm at work, I'll drink about 3 cups of cashew milk mixed with water, just because I'm a bad water drinker. And I know that sounds weird, and probably not a lot of people would like that, but I happen to like it. So I just mix cashew milk into my water, like 2/3 water to 1/3 cashew milk, and that has like 25 calories per cup. So I'll have about 3 cups of that, and I'll also be drinking tea, and it just kind of depends on the tea. Lately I've been drinking green tea again. I'll have that like once or twice a day. I've also been like having 5-hour energy drinks at times, because I'm getting home later, so I'm staying up a little later, and I do want to stay up later on the weekends to spend time with my husband, because I literally could go to bed at like 8 o'clock every night. So yeah, I'm drinking 5-hour energy drinks, you know, a few times a week. Those are just little energy shots. Are like this big. They only have like 4 or 5 calories or something. So so yeah, that's what I do as far as my routine for eating during the day. And then dinner just really depends. Like, I think my husband's gonna make Philly cheesesteaks tonight, and I'm really, really excited about that. He did a lot of cooking last week, so we had, I think we might have had chicken cordon bleus one night. Our like local grocery store, Harmon's, just makes them, and then you just have to like fry them up in the pan and throw them in the oven. And then he made some chicken and peppers one night, which was really good. And then he made, no, I guess we didn't have cordon bleus, but that is something we do often. And then he did make some beef tips with cabbage, which is so good, so good. And then another night he made a hamburger, and we had Big Mac salads. So salad with hamburger and Thousand Island dressing. So that was really good. We had that 2 nights actually. So we are trying to eat more at home, because we were eating a lot of fast food. We'll probably end up still eating fast food a couple of nights. The night before last we had pizza. We had stuffed crust pizza, and we ate, like I ate that yesterday. We had that for dinner again, like leftovers. And then I also had some more for lunch, so, because I'm not really into wasting food, and because I like pizza. So those are the kind of things that we'll have. Sometimes we'll have sandwiches, sometimes like scrambled eggs and French toast. Yeah, it just, dinner really varies. It varies a lot. I don't eat a whole lot of carbs during the day, but I'll eat more carbs for dinner. Sometimes, like when we eat fast food, I'll eat like bacon cheeseburgers without the bun. Most of the time without the bun. You know, or I may have like, they have these really yummy ones at Burger King that are like sourdough, and I may have like one piece of sourdough because that's so good. You know, and I may have like a couple of French fries or something like that, you know. But that's basically how I eat. You know, it's still pretty low carb, even for the amount of calories that I'm eating. And then I have dessert, and dessert is half the time it's pretty high carb and a lot of calories, like 300-400 calories. So it just kind of depends. Like I bought some pie and like a slice of cake today when I went to the grocery store. So we'll have, you know, we'll have that for dessert probably for a few nights. I did buy a pint of Enlightened, the peanut butter chocolate chip, which is really good. I've really been loving that lately. So that's kind of where I'm at as far as where I'm eating. It's not great. It's not terrible. It is a lot more calories than most people that have had weight loss surgery, and I understand that. It's more than I was eating in the past, so I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it, but this is what I'm doing right now. So I'm sure things will change. They generally do. I change things up a little bit all the time. So that's where I'm at with food and exercise and with my weight. And like I said, things have just been incredibly stressful right now. More stressful than I think anybody knows or could imagine. Even if I told you, I think you would have a hard time believing me or understanding. It's not like a normal amount of stress that everybody goes through. Our lives are pretty difficult right now, and there's a lot of people that say that their lives are pretty difficult, and in all actuality, they don't have things that difficult. And I know that there are people that have it a lot harder than we do, and probably are faring better than we are. So I know that that's the case, but I'm just saying, like, the people that we know, like, our lives are definitely harder and more complicated and more frustrating, you know. But I guess I can't say more frustrating, because we all, you know, experience different levels of frustration based on what we're going through. But it's a lot, and I don't think that most people would be doing as well as we are in the situation that we're in, and the things that we're dealing with. Yeah, it's kind of frustrating when people complain about how difficult their lives are. They really have no idea how much worse and how much harder other people have it, or, you know, how much harder it could be. And like, things could be harder for us. I know that, you know what I mean? They have been harder. But they are pretty shitty right now. Like, we just have, like, you know, a bunch of fucking fires that we're constantly putting out, just financially. So yeah, anyway, that's where things are at right now. So I just wanted to give you guys an update. I appreciate you watching, and I'll try and make videos more often, but I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll talk to you later.